uh, or dog, how do
Back.
we want to describe this? We're back, but we're not fully back. We've been having uh, a lot of technical difficulties over the
Well,
last several weeks,
if
and
I
we're
if I can
still
just
having technical difficulties.
if I can just say briefly, what happened is we haven't been able to go live on YouTube because Travis made my YouTube account an administrative account for his. So
Yes, true statement.
what's interesting about that is like presumably we're collaborators and like from YouTube's point of view, we're presumably collaborators who are working on stuff together. Why would it be that making me an admin? Because once Travis removed admin rights to my account, we were able to get back live, no problem.
No
Initially,
problem.
right? So it's just interesting that like yeah, like Travis, we do a show. We do a show from separate accounts. Travis wanted to make me an admin to help out. Why wouldn't you allow those accounts to work well together? That seems crazy. And
And for
then
those that don't know our problem now,
yeah, yeah, is we
Ordog
can't.
can't Ordog can't see me. I can see him, and it looks like it's coming through live for both of us.
You know what I can do,
But
Travis? I can pull you up on my TV,
and
and
see if
then
that's working.
at the very least, I can see. Well, if it's not working, we'll reset. I'm sure it is working. Um, but I can at least see you on a 4 second delay or whatever. So that'll work.
That's yeah, that'll be fine. I'm
Yeah.
glad I can see your cute face.
Hey, buddy.
It's not the worst thing in the world that you can't see my ugly ass face.
No, no, no.
Um, but
Okay, I've pulled it up. Yeah, I can see you. All right, we're good.
okay,
I see
okay,
you got Tovey and Doyle behind you.
yeah,
You've
got a
got
couple super fractors in front of us. I got Ritter, Condon. I got Jeff's America card, and what's the last card? Chase Dolander.
okay.
I got Chase Dolander. I got two super fractors, one black card, and Jeff's America card. So
Is
at
that an of
least
10 black card?
no, it's one of one. But
Oh,
the way that the Bowman paper first is not a super fractor. It's
okay.
black. It's
Gotcha.
black. And I have completed that rainbow, which is great. I mean,
Wow.
maybe I should do the rainbow up there because it's pretty sweet. But we're
Very cool,
live. We're
Trev.
back. It's taken us a long time to get back here, but we've made it.
Happy to be back.
And you know what's life without a few hiccups thrown your way in order to get it all sorted out. And we've definitely had a few hiccups, but a lot has happened since the last time you and I
Dude,
were on YouTube, bro. A lot
there's
has
been a
happened.
lot. There's been a lot.
I know. I'm trying to think. I went to the Masters. I was at the Masters. I went to the first game, first round of the Avs game. I'm going. Emily and I are going on Wednesday for Game 5, as I have Game 4 in the background right now,
Heck yeah.
and we're going with AJ and AJ's
Nice.
parents, which should
Nice.
be super fun. We both had a great time the last time we went, and it was a little funny. So when we were at the game, I've obviously hung out with Sandy, AJ's mom, and AJ a few times, but when when Sandy met Emily, she was just like, so, like, did you believe him when he told you that he has this kid that he likes to hang out with who has cerebral palsy and his mom? And Emily was like, I was a little suspect at first, but like I trusted him that was what it was. And then Sandy was just like, yeah, like me and Tony were a little suspect of Travis too, because like why would some 34-year-old guy want to do this? And I was like, I don't know, guys. This is just who I am. What do you want from me?
Yeah. I'm just trying to help out. Just trying to
I'm
help
just
some
trying to help out.
people.
I'm just trying to be a good guy,
Share the love for the thing that I love,
Share the love for the thing that I love. Well, I had to go to Ryan's today, and Ryan lives right next to Mike's card shop. So I
Oh,
got we were gonna do Topps Chrome update and go patch hunting, but I decided that we'll save that for this weekend, and instead we're gonna do hockey and Topps Chrome Black today. I figured
Ooh,
that would be a
love it.
little in honor of hockey. So we got 2022, 2023 extended series upper deck, and I don't know. I don't know what's gonna be in here. I mean, you have, but I have never pulled a numbered hockey card. I've never pulled a patch hockey card, and I've never
We'll get
pulled an auto
you.
hockey card.
You have pulled a patch. You've pulled a patch hockey card, I believe.
I thought you did.
I know I have. I'm pretty sure you did as well. Once upon a time. I'm pretty
Once
sure you
upon a
did.
time. Once upon a time.
99%.
Not
99% sure.
99%.
Travi, I got a Topps Heritage Blaster.
Oh, we love a little heritage
Go
blaster.
do some
And
heritage. Hold on, I
we
gotta
love a
grab.
heritage. We love heritage because the last not the last heritage, but we pulled a Paul Skeens. Probably my favorite auto we've ever pulled was we pulled
Yeah,
that Paul Skeens redemption, which I still, oh my god, I gotta submit my redemption. I gotta write that
you
down
still haven't
actually.
submitted that.
No, because I haven't been in the same place for more than like 2 weeks. So
That's that's not that's not untrue. That's fair. That's fair.
I gotta write that down.
Trav, there's another fun thing that we haven't talked about. Even in our little Travis and I did a catch up with each other since we weren't able to get on YouTube. But Trav, um, I went to Asheville last weekend for a charity event, and
Yes, I knew that.
let me just say quickly, thank you for donating. We ended up raising. I raised personally over $3,000 with the help from my community around me for the
Love it.
Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Uh, and then I hiked 30.1 miles for the charity event, which was wild to do in one day. I've never done anything near that distance,
Hey
even as
David,
like
before you keep going, can you tell the people why you did this, the advent of it, and the whole thing? Because it's a good story.
yeah. Well, the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation is a charity that gives money to research cures and treatment for cystic fibrosis, which is this crazy um, disease. If you haven't heard of it, it basically over time reduces your lung function to the point that you need a lung transplant, right?
Yep.
So that is the charity's mission is to cure cystic fibrosis. My part in it, somebody asked me, "Hey, would you be interested in hiking 30 miles for this charity event?" And I was like, "Yeah, tell me more." And then I just got involved, and I've since been involved with a few of their different events, including a stand-up show where I teach people how to do stand-up, and then they do stand-up for the first time. And then this is one of their other events where you hike 30 miles on the Appalachian Trail. And so we they carved out a 30-mile stretch for us, and that 30-mile stretch beat my butt, but I did beat it also. We got our licks in. Um, but at the
It
end of
beat
it,
my butt, but I beat its butt back.
that's right. That's exactly right. It was a fair fight. So ended up raising 250,000 plus for the event total. Right, me and the
That's
rest of the
great.
hikers raised over 250,000. It was a great event. It was super super fun, super challenging. Really good people supporting me, supporting the cause. It was awesome. Um, so that's the story of why I was in Asheville. But then my amazing girlfriend Madison was like,
Shout out
"Hey, I would love
Madison.
to go check out the River Arts District of Asheville." And
Okay.
we pull up, we park outside of this like multi-artist space. There's beautiful galleries in there, some amazing art. This lady, and we have her card somewhere, but this lady does paintings, and she's also a like an Emmy nominated filmmaker, animator. So she makes videos that go along with her paintings so that like you scan them with your phone and then it starts playing a video incorporating the art piece that you're looking at. It
So
was
is it of
so
her
cool.
like making it, or is it just like kind of about the piece?
It is it is an extended artistic expression of the art piece. So she
of the art
paints
piece.
the
Okay.
piece, and
Yep.
it's like let's say it's trees by the water, right?
Yep.
This the her husband was the guy managing the art exhibit, and he was saying that like they lived in Vietnam for a while, and so in this particular piece, you scan it with the phone, and it's showing you the art piece, and then it overlays like actual footage on the stream of an actual stream and like people like paddling through. Dude, it was such a cool exhibit. It was amazing.
Oh,
Um,
that's awesome.
and then we go through a couple more artist exhibits until I get to this one that strikes my eye, and I go, "Oh, this guy does like the artist space. He had like baseballs and painted baseball bats and all of this like baseball centric art." And immediately I was like, "That looks too familiar. That looks
That
exactly
looks
like Paul
oddly familiar.
Skeens."
That looks oddly familiar.
Oddly familiar. It
That
looks
looks
exactly like
oddly
the Paul
familiar.
Skeens ball that Travis had made. I wonder if it's yes, dude.
Did you see it? Did you show? Did it pop up? Four guys, we're on a 4 second delay, but yes,
I saw it, Travis. I saw it.
nice. Yeah,
That's and it turned out his name's Mike Floyd, right?
Mike Floyd. Mike Floyd's
And
the man.
it turned out I just like, dude, it's so funny to just randomly walk into somebody's studio and it's like, oh, my friend commissioned this artist. I don't know, out of all the places in the world, like that this guy just happened to be in Asheville. He wasn't literally there. He takes Sundays off. No
Yeah,
surprise there. Um, but like it was just so cool to like randomly stumble into his studio and be like, oh, I know exactly who this is.
I
Like
know
I
exactly
like
who
this
this
artist.
is.
This is someone like
I've seen a bunch of this artist's work, and
yeah,
Travis uses this artist fairly frequently.
exactly. Dude, it was so cool. It was so cool. What a cool way to cap the weekend, you know?
That would have been so funny if he was there though,
Oh my God.
you were able to be like, so you know Travis Sprague, and I'm good buddies with him, and I've seen your work a lot. Like it would have been so funny.
Yeah. Yeah. But it was awesome. Oh dude, first pack, first card, Cal, Raleigh, superstars.
Oh,
Did
look
it
at
say
that.
superstars? Did I imagine that? All
Too
stars.
bad
AL All
he
stars.
somewhat stinks this year.
Well, everyone has their ebbs and flows, dude. Christian Campbell, second card, Red Sox.
This is a cool one, Ordog. So it'll pop up in a second. Kale McCarr, smooth grooves, and
Oh,
it's like slightly transparent on the back.
okay.
It's like
Make
it's
sure you
pretty
put it
cool.
close.
Let me should I get a little closer
Oh,
for the
that's
teeth?
cool, man. I like that. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Wow.
I mean, again, I think that um they have great Senna. You can't come in, honey. Your cone's gonna knock too much stuff off. I know.
Oh,
So my
no, wait. Oh, Senna had surgery. That's right.
Senna had surgery. She's doing just fine for those who care.
Salivary
Um,
gland removal.
salivary gland removal, and but she is now staring at me,
Pavlov, eat your heart out.
and she is staring at me like, Dad, I'd like to come in here. And I've somewhat blocked her path so that she
Yeah,
can't get in. Because the last time she was here, she knocked over uh,
the tripod.
no, well, she knocked over the tripod, and on top of that, she knocked over the
Ooh.
photo. She's trying to take the cone off so that she can get in. Um,
Travi, numbered card.
we love numbered
Caden,
cards. What do you got?
Caden Dana of 150. Angels pitcher. Look at that, dude. Dude, of 150. You don't expect to see that just out of a blaster, you know? But not necessarily numbered, you know? A couple of nice inserts, but not necessarily numbered. Yeah, you are frozen. Yeah, you are frozen on my TV. But you look good up there, man. Swap the camera around. Swap camera, swap camera. Clap hands.
There we go. Turned off the internet and we were good to go.
Oh, oh. There's some
Oh,
more. There's some more fun stuff in here. Um,
we love fun stuff.
I don't know what it's gonna be, but I started with the Tatis. We get a lot of Tatis, I feel like.
We do, we do. Hey, we've also completed that rainbow since the last time I saw you.
Ooh, love to hear that.
Uh, we completed the rainbow. Can you hear the hockey in the background?
Just like barely, just barely.
Okay, all right. So not enough that it's causing a problem because it's fairly loud for me,
Correct.
but
No, 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 no,
I
no.
don't
It's good.
really care that much. Okay, good.
All right,
Um,
we got a pink sparkle fractor. I don't know what else to call it. Gavin Lux of the Reds, dude. Look at this
yeah,
guy.
I know that one. We love that. Ooh, that is actually a sick card.
Dude, if you like pink
That's
sparkle,
actually a super sick card.
this is the card for
So
you, dude.
I
That's sweet.
so a couple last week I was at BP for the Mets game
Hell yeah.
and our boy BD came up to me and Brenton had gotten me BP passes and he gave me shit because I was wearing a Mets hat, which I thought was kind of funny. And I was like, dude, you know I'm a Mets fan. You can't be that mad about it. You can't be that mad about it.
Well, it's as if
But
like the pros all grew up loving the team they play for, and that's not the case either, right?
that's not the case either. Well, we have we have a next interview. We have our next pack with pros all lined up.
No
With
way.
We have our next pack with pros lined up with a member of the Rockies broadcast team. I'm not going to give it away.
Whoa. Pretty
But
cool.
he was I was talking to him about it, and he was like, he's from Pittsburgh, which may give it away. And he was just like, yeah, man, like I still root for all the teams for Pittsburgh. Like just because I played for the Rockies doesn't mean that like I'm gonna suddenly not want the Pittsburgh to do well. And I was like, you
Of
know what? Thanks.
course.
I appreciate that.
So it's good to know that even if you play professionally for a team, you still have your allegiances to where you grew up,
Ooh, this is a nice
and that's
one.
allowed.
We got a UD canvas rookie. Oh, it's a little fudged on the edge. That's actually super fudged on the edge
Oh no.
of Mataj Blumel, but it's still pretty freaking sick if you can see that.
I'll see it in like 4 seconds, but I will
Four
look at
seconds.
it.
I'll just hold it up there for a hot sec.
The
That's actually a really sick one. I'm not gonna hate it.
oh, a little like black and white type of shot.
It's black and white. It's like kind of sick.
The UD Canvas Young Gunner, dude. That's sweet. I
Yeah,
love it.
I've got a couple of them. So Ordog, I mean, I'm opening a hockey pack, so we might as well talk about hockey right now. Your bees eliminated by the Sabres.
All right,
But
we already covered that like a bunch,
we
probably.
but that has been to me the second best game of the playoffs. Was that game? It didn't end up going your way when they were down. The Sabres were down by 2 and won the game in the last 4 minutes of the game.
Yep.
But the playoffs have been really really fun
Really
this year
exciting. So
and
fun.
really exciting. I mean, like I don't think anyone, even people in Anaheim, would have guessed that the Ducks would have beaten Edmonton.
Gotten out of round
And
one for sure.
I think it's kind of crazy how I'd love your take on this. I have my personal opinions on it. It would, first of all, it would be a crying shame if Connor McDavid never won a Stanley Cup. It would be a real crying shame.
Completely
And
agree.
it would be a crying shame if he didn't win in Edmonton.
Yeah,
But
if he got traded this year, that would be rough.
Do you think that he's going to be able to pull it off if he stays in Edmonton? Because I don't know if he is.
Dude, it's crazy because especially when you have seen the statistics of like him and Drysdale and the rest of those psychos out there, but him and Drysdale for years have been on the
Legit.
same team, sometimes
Yeah.
on the same line, like
Ooh.
being point leaders, being statistical anomalies in the sport. It is proof that that game has so much to do with depth versus superstardom, right?
Sorry, I just
It's the
had to put it up.
debate.
We pulled Johnny Gaudreau.
Oh, Johnny,
We
because you're
pulled the
pulling
Johnny
what, 21,
Gaudreau.
22?
22, 23.
22, okay.
But
Yeah,
I had to put that up there.
a
But
moment for
continue.
Johnny.
A moment for
Um,
Johnny.
but what I was gonna say is we used to have this debate in college, me and a couple of friends, and maybe you were in on this too. But we would talk about who was the better player, Crosby or Ovechkin, right? And
Yep.
they're both I don't think drafted the
First
same year,
ballot
but
Hall of they're drafted 1 year apart. But
1 year apart.
both first ballot
Obviously,
Hall of Famers, undeniable.
both first ballot Hall of Famers, undeniable, agreed. But back in college, this was when Ovechkin hadn't yet won one,
Won his cup.
and
Yeah.
there was this debate like is he better than Sid the Kid or is Sid the Kid, and you kind of had to say Sid was the better player. You had to say it. You still kind of do. You I'd still put Sid a little bit above Ovechkin, but Ovechkin did pull it off, right? So you
Yeah, I
got to
mean,
give
I
him his
think
flowers there.
my point for that argument is, you know, Sidney Crosby had injury problems that Alexander Ovechkin never had, right?
Sure.
And there were several seasons that Crosby's seasons were cut short or barely even happened um, because of injuries.
Yeah.
And that has hurt him somewhat in the
Greatest of all time discussion.
in his career statistics, right? In his career
Ooh.
statistics and everything.
Speaking of
But
well, I shouldn't say career statistics, but look, back to back, maybe like the AL pitcher and NL pitcher battle right here. Scooby and
and
Skeens.
Skeens, Scooby and Skeens,
Scooby
that
and
would be
Skeens back to back.
Scooby and Skeens would be the great name of a sitcom.
Or
Um,
like an animated children's TV show.
yeah. Either way, same but different. But
Whoa,
if
Trav.
I'm sitting there and I have to draft one of the two of them first overall, I'm picking Sid the Kid. I'm still picking Sydney. And
And
I think
Ovechkin has
that's a
since
good
crossed the line of being the most
the great
the
goal
greatest goal
scorer and
scorer
yeah of all
of
time.
NHL history. And
Yeah, no,
I don't
I
disagree with you. I'd still choose Sid the Kid.
I'd still choose Sid the Kid,
Dude,
and
look at
that's
this
no
rookies card.
knock. Oh, that's actually sick.
2026 rookies outfield. It's Jacob Melton of the Astros, Carlos Cortez of the A's, Troy Johnson Marlins, and Nathan Church Cardinals. Dude, what a cool card.
Oh, you mean Troy Johnson of the Colorado
Oh
Rockies?
yeah, excuse me. I forgot that he's been traded since this card was made.
TJ is now on the Colorado Rockies,
Well,
and
that card will come to you then, Trev.
he's quickly becoming one of my favorite Rockies because boy is he just a fun guy to watch
Fun watch,
play
dude.
baseball. He's a fun watch. He's got all the right
All the right stuff.
all the right stuff. He's just so funny. He brings a lot of energy to the team. I'm a big fan of Troy Johnston. Big
I love
fan of
that.
Troy Johnston.
I love that.
Um,
But so in any case, all of this is just to say,
Hi Ryan.
there he is, sub gents. Hey Linker.
What's up, gents?
Hey infield
Hello,
hitter.
Linker. What up, the hits?
All of this is just to say,
Also, shout out. Sorry to interrupt. Shout out to the card linker for helping us figure this out today because he was a big part of us getting this all sorted.
Troy Johnston is an instant fave. All right, fair enough, dude.
Instant
Fair
fave.
enough.
Instant fave. I agree. I 100% agree on that. But sorry, hold on. Continue.
No, you're good. So all this is just to say, like, how does McDavid stack up in that discussion of will it be sad? Will he go down as one of the greats? You know, what'll that story be told? How will that story be told? And I do think that it would be sad for him. I like for hockey. I think it would be sad for him to leave Edmonton, but I think Edmonton needs a couple more pieces. You know, I think that it's a depth game. I know McDavid plays minutes, dude. If you he is a guy who's playing a lot on the ice, right? He is technically one quarter or whatever, 1/12 of the offense, but very much on paper, he is a much higher percentage than that, right? So it'll be interesting. I really hope he stays in Edmonton. And I hope they get a couple more pieces around him to help him out. That's what I hope for. But I could see him leaving to join a different organization and going kind of the I don't know if I would say like Draymond Green route because Draymond went over to
Golden State.
he went over to Golden State kind of after Steph Curry had established himself, after Klay Thompson had established themselves as the Splash Brothers. I believe, if I'm not mistaken on the timeline, I'm pretty sure he joined up around then. Um, after they had started putting up monstrous numbers to join a super team. Same with the way LeBron joined the Heat after, with Chris Bosh, with who was the third big guy over there?
Black Diamonds, Nathan McKinnon, Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade, thank you. Dude,
But
that's
I
cool.
think, to me, I think that it's an interesting conversation, right? But, I think a really good indicator of how well-rounded a hockey team is you can base it off of those minutes, right? So, like, McDavid plays the minutes that, like, a top-level defenseman plays, right?
Yeah,
And if
right.
he has to play that much, that means that you don't have a lot of bottom six, right? That can really pick up slack and score goals and be expected to do something.
Yeah,
And if you're out there and McJesus is having to be McJesus for you to win the game, then to me you're not a well-rounded hockey team.
agreed.
You're just not a well-rounded hockey team. And that's no knock on the amount of minutes and how well McDavid plays, but like you're so reliant on him that if you can kind of isolate him on the ice and make him play those extra minutes, shut him down a little bit, then yes, they have Leon Draisaitl, but like and that's why they had to split Leon Draisaitl and him up, right? On the
Right.
top level, well-rounded hockey team, Draisaitl and McDavid are playing on the same line, right? It's Backstrom and Ovechkin, right? It's not
Right.
like the contrary to that is okay. Well, when the Penguins won all their cups, Malkin and Crosby weren't on the same line,
1-2.
but they were a
Right.
well-rounded hockey team.
There's
right?
a lot
Like,
more depth on that team for sure.
there was
Yeah.
a lot more depth on that team, and you can't say Crosby and Malkin without also saying Chris Letang and Marc-Andre Fleury, right? Like they had four unbelievable pieces.
Where's Nugent Hopkins these days?
I think he's still on Edmonton.
All right, so then there's another huge name, right? That's what I was trying to get at, right? Is like he's still there.
But he hasn't really, like, he's no Taylor Hall, right? He's no former league MVP, Art Ross trophy winner, right? And I think that kind of plays the part in it that they have two of the top 10 hockey players in the world, but then they may not have another hockey player in the top 100.
No, I think Nugent Hopkins has to be in the top 100, but beyond that, I completely agree with you, right? Um, there's that's exactly how it goes, right? Is you have a few star players, and then um, does the rest of your team get close to those guys, or is the rest of your team like fodder, right? And that's what it does seem like on some level with Edmonton is that McDavid's just like willing the team forward and bringing maybe sub NHL par talent up with him, but just not to the same level. Like, what can you do, right?
And I
Um,
think, I think that this is something that goes unrecognized sometimes in hockey, but it is a big indicator of how important it is to have a really, really good defender, right? You look at Minnesota, you look at the Avalanche, right? You look at the Rangers, right? Like they have top level defenders,
yeah,
and
the Avalanche especially, right?
the Avalanche especially, and I think that that's something that when you're so reliant on offense from your offense, and you don't have a defender that can bring the fight to the game and is also somewhat of a shutdown defender, right? I don't think anybody in the world that follows hockey is going to call Cale Makar a shutdown defender, right? But he's
Right. He's
really
just
good at
2-way
defense.
on another
He,
level.
he's really good he's the best offensive defenseman in the league to me, and
Yep.
he's really good at defense. He may not be
Yep.
the best defensive, but like they can if McDavid doesn't, or if McKinnon doesn't score, Marty Nakis doesn't score, okay, well, they still have Cale Makar, right?
Yeah.
And
And as
and
long as he's a threat, it'll mix things up for the defenses they're playing against, right? That's the threat is you have to look at everything as though it is a challenge equally, which puts you on your
yeah,
back foot as a defense if you're playing against them.
because it just gives you a whole nother dimension, right? Of
Right.
all right, just power play example, right? You shut down McJesus and you shut down um Drysidle, their power play is not going to do shit. But it's a lot harder to then defend three players as opposed to two players
Right.
on a power play, right? And
Exactly.
especially when
Exactly.
one of those, anybody, if you don't like hockey or you don't follow hockey, I apologize to you for our ranting about this, but we're ranting about this. Is it's a whole nother thing to then have one of those offensive powerhouses being a defenseman, right?
Right.
And someone that can A, walk the blue line, but then B, be low and still score, right? Like
Yeah.
there's a reason why on most power plays it's four forwards and one defenseman. Well, for all intents and purposes, I mean, granted, if you know hockey, you know that the Avalanche's power play has fucking sucked this year, and I have my own opinions as to why it sucked. But they essentially have five forwards on the ice, but that one of those forwards can stop everything on defense, right? And that's a big, big difference to me.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think the comparison I'll make here is to MMA, where a fighter who is good at wrestling as well as boxing will put even a great boxer on their back foot
Oh, we
because they
did
have to
it!
look out. What does
Hold
that
up, we
mean?
did it!
What does
We
that
got a
mean?
numbered card.
All right.
We got a numbered card.
This is exciting. The first of Travis's NHL numbereds. Let's see it, buddy.
Oh my god! And it's Hampus Lindholm from the
Hampus.
Boston Bruins,
Let's
but
go.
it
He's one of
is
us.
Look at this thing, dude. It's sick.
Speaking of
It's
defensemen,
black and gold. It's of 1,000.
it's of 1,000.
Yeah, it's of 1,000.
That's actually that's
Kind of
hilarious
hilarious. Kind of
that you grabbed
hilarious.
an
Like
of 1,000.
of 1,000. That's really really
We
hilarious.
finally hit a number, the rarest thing
We
in hockey cards,
the
and
rarest
it's
thing in hockey card,
1,000.
and it's of 1,000, which would indicate that we sure as shit should have pulled one. I should have pulled one before that.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Listen, we knew that there was a problem with how they number hockey cards when I did a redemption for an of 399.
Yeah, I know that was so funny, dude.
That is the
So
worst
funny.
redemption. I could not believe that, dude.
You're
Redemption
like,
for
if that was a what's it called? If that was a baseball card,
that
it
was
would
a
have
Topps card.
it would have been like destroyed and ruined and like not that great.
Yeah,
Dude, we've gotten some pretty cool young guns too. Jack Quinn.
yeah.
That's a pretty good young guns. Not
That's a good
numbered,
young
but still
gunner,
pretty sick. That's
dude.
that's not bad. We've done semi decent. I'm not upset about this.
Anyway,
I'm
all
glad that
that.
this box has been sitting on my shelf for like 3 years.
Wow. Wow, I
At
didn't realize
least
you had
3
this
years.
box with you that long.
I probably have like 3 or 4 other ones. Like I have a big one that we'll probably do. Like I have a Bowman one that we'll probably do next week with the Topps Chrome.
Okay.
But hey, bro, we did it. We did it. I'm not butthurt about that at all.
No. It's cool, man. It's cool. And I mean, for a series of cards that don't get numbered very often, even having an of 1,000 is rarer than
He's
having
sick.
an of 150 of any kind of Topps card because they make so many 150s. You know, we literally
I would agree with you. I
we
would agree with you
never
1,000%.
we
I'd agree with
never
you
see the of
1,000% on
1,000.
that.
We just never
We
see it.
never see it.
Super rare.
Wow, look at that! And it was a Boston Bruin.
And it was a Bruin. And
At least, like I wish it was
decent
a
one at
Ranger,
that.
but like I wish it was a Ranger, but like I'm not upset that at least it's something that one of us can
cares
enjoy.
about.
Yeah,
Agreed.
like I'm not upset about that. But hey, good shit. That is some good shit.
How many more NHL packs do you have to open?
I just opened the last one.
Okay, this is the last one. And then you have
and the last card. The last card. Haven't seen one of this guy in a minute. Phil the Thrill, baby. Phil Kessel. Phil the Thrill.
Oh, no way, dude.
Phil the Thrill. Ooh, baby.
Is that like his final year as a Knight?
Yeah, it's gotta be. That's gotta be.
Gotta be his
hot
retiring year.
Hot dog eating Phil the Thrill.
Phil Kessel is an all-time NHL freak legend.
Legend. And if you don't know who Phil Kessel is, look it up.
You're not watching hockey, dude. Would you say he's I would say he's potentially Hall of Famer. I would say he is a Hall of Famer. Would you call him? I don't know. What do you think about that, Travis?
I'm gonna use a baseball. I think that Phil the Thrill is a Hall of Pretty Gooder.
Oh man, he won.
Never won a cup.
No, he did.
Did he
not? Did he not pull it off with? Was he not on the Bruins in 11? I thought he was.
I don't know.
I thought he was on the Bruins.
You know that more than me.
Well, it's just hard to remember, dude.
Iron Man, you know, he played. I think he at a period of time he played the most consecutive hockey games in the NHL, or was really close.
Phil Kessel was a freak, man. He played top level hockey for I don't know 5 total organizations, maybe more than that.
Yeah, and he loved hot dogs. Sorry, glizzies.
And he loved the glizzy for sure.
He loved the glizzy, and you know what? I love guys that love glizzies.
And he's an American. I don't know if we.
And he's an American. We don't say that enough.
One of us.
All right, so we got our last one here. We got our Topps Chrome Black, and we have. I'm gonna hide the autograph for right now so that we don't see what it is in its case.
Okay.
I'm gonna hide the autograph.
How
But
many
we got
cards
Topps
come in this
Chrome
bag,
Black.
Trev?
It's 13 cards, but
Okay.
that varies depending upon if you get like a super dope card.
Okay.
So the autograph is in its corner. It's being blocked out by another. It's a card that I got that's a throwaway from the boys. So that's being covered. So I have no idea what that is. But we're gonna dive into it. We got some good rookies in here. Jack Hags, Roman Anthony, Jacob Mazurowski, good potential rookies. We're looking for some Rockies players, hopefully, maybe some Mets, maybe some Red Sox, couple, maybe a Shohei.
Okay.
We're going, and we get the first card is a fucking New York Yankee. God damn it! I goddamn hate the Yankees.
It's okay. It's
shitty
okay.
Yankee.
None of the rest of them will be Yankees.
It's a shitty Yankee. Hey, if the autograph's Aaron Judge, though, I'm not going to be upset about it. It is the first part is Anthony Volpe, and Anthony Volpe can suck one because considering he's in the minor leagues right now. Juan Soto, we got
Okay.
Juan Soto.
You got
That's
a Met.
we got a Met. Andres Jimenez, which is decent. Ooh, we got a sparkly rookie card. I haven't seen who that is yet. Let's see. Jacob Melton of 50. Jacob Melton of 50. That's not bad. I'm gonna pull that aside a little. Everybody loves a numbered card. Parker Messick rookie card and Zach Cole rookie card is our first pack. All right, so we got a numbered card. We're good. We got a numbered decent number of 50. That's always a good number. Nobody's gonna hate about that.
A couple rookies. Number of 50.
Rookies. Drew Gilbert rookie card. Not gonna hate that. Matt Chapman of the San Francisco Giants. Not bad. Jimmy Crooks rookie card. Ooh, that's a fancy looking card. Jacob Melton again.
Oh.
We got another Jacob Melton, but it's like a weird. I'm gonna hold this one up. It's like a weird one. We got a weird one right there.
I'll see it in a second.
Oh, and then we have numbered card from a last year's NL rookie or AL rookie of the year contender, Jacob Wilson, lost out to his teammate.
Yep.
Lost out to his teammate. Oh, and then we finalize it. We finalize it with a nice little Boston Red Sox rookie card. Conley Early.
Okay.
Conley Early. Love that.
It was usually going to be Early or Anthony, so Early's good.
Well, it could have been Peyton.
Also fair.
It could have been Peyton, but I'm not upset about that.
I think the one, was it Melton you said it looked weird?
Yeah.
I think does it look like a plate in the background or like a base as the background?
Not really. It's got like some webs, but like the rookie card, the RC is a giant plate. Like, when the rookie card logo is a plate?
Yep.
It's like 5 times the size of the normal one.
Okay, gotcha.
It's an SP. It's got to be an SP. It's not numbered. I got to double check.
He's going to double check.
Yeah, it's not numbered, but it is a pretty dope one.
Cool.
Well, here we go. You ready?
Final one.
Final one. Auto. Oh, I'm not upset about it.
Okay.
Not the best card in the world, but like not the worst card in the world either.
What'd you pull off here, Trev?
It's a pitcher. I was really excited for a hot second because I thought it was going to be a pitcher that you and I both would have wanted. but it's not. It's Brian Wu, non-numbered Brian Wu auto. And if you don't know who
Nice.
Brian Wu is one of the aces on the absolutely stacked Seattle Mariners pitching staff.
That's right. And I have a
I also,
I have an
what
of
you said
99 I failed to deliver to you when I came to Colorado months ago. But I
of
still have
who?
it, and you still will get it.
Of who?
Of Brian Wu.
Of the Wu? Yeah, man, I love. If you
And
don't know this
of
about me,
99, Brian Wu, probably tops Chrome. It's in a box right over here. I grabbed the wrong box when I came to visit.
that's okay.
You'll get it.
If you don't know this about me, I love of 99s. Big of 99 guy.
Look at your hat,
Or
man. Look at that green hat.
yeah, it's a green hat. Or like on Cosmic, it's of 75. I like the green colored cards. That's what I like.
They're
I
gorgeous.
and
Can't
they're
disagree.
gorgeous. They match my eyes. They also look phenomenal putting some blue ink on them. They look
Travis is a big
unbelievable.
collect cards to match his eyes kind of guy.
Yeah, I mean, like, aren't all of us?
Oh, dude. Look, I mean, I've never been happier with my of 150 with the blue. You can't even see my blue eyes right now. The lighting's horrible.
But yeah, it matches. You know, it's crazy that they don't have like a brown numbered card, right? Because so many people have brown eyes. You know, and I think that that's like a universal thing in baseball collecting is that you collect the card that matches your eyes. I'm pretty
Petitioning
sure.
should create parallels that are brown. We need the brown
We
sparkle
need a
parallels. We need them.
like, or maybe mahogany. You know, we'll call it
Oh,
mahogany,
yeah,
right?
like a
You won't call it brown. Yeah, like a
saddlebag brown,
saddlebag brown, right? Like
cognac.
nothing. There's no cognac.
There we
Ooh,
go.
yeah. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Like the color of beer, right? Like,
Oh,
come on,
a little
like
Pilsner parallel, dude.
a little pillsy parallel. The
An
PP
of 65 Pilsner parallel. That'd be kind of sick.
65 is so random.
Well, it's got to be random. It can't be an established
Well, dude,
of.
it's it's so funny. I'm trying to get a bunch of Tovar's uh mini rip cards,
Okay.
and they are numbered so weirdly.
Oh man.
Like it's of 5, of 10, of 15, of 25, of 35, of 45, of 55, of 65, of 75, of 85.
Oh
And
my
it's just
gosh.
like, yeah, it's a ton of them. And they're all like basically the numberings of 5, which is very weird to me.
That is weird. Yeah, to not have an of 50, but to have a 45 and a 55 is like instantly random.
Instantly random. Like
Instant random.
instant
The
randomness.
the weirdest number that we see is either it has to do with the years, right? It's either of 2026 because they're
Yeah.
doing that version of it, or the of like 76, which makes sense because it's like the founding of, it's 1776. That's what they're
But
referencing,
like,
right?
so like this Jeff Criswell is of 76, right?
Yeah,
This Jeff Criswell is of 76, and it's got the American flag and everything
right.
on
That
there,
makes
right?
sense. It's just a weird
But they
number.
do have of 76s because I have a Skeens autograph of 76, and it's just like black. It's not like,
Really?
yeah, like I don't really get the of 76s.
I didn't know they had them in just like a black.
Well,
I
like
thought
I
those were
think
all
Card Linker, I don't know if you're still here, Card Linker, but he knows the reasoning behind it. There's like
okay.
some reasoning behind it. And it's like
Gotcha.
a very weird reasoning. Maybe it's like, oh no. Is it like the years since Tops became a company?
I guess it could be because they've been doing like the 75th anniversary last year, maybe.
That was this year.
Well, then where would the
This
76
year.
come from if they haven't been around for 76 years?
I think it was like 74 and 75 and
Oh,
then
I see.
76.
Gotcha.
Like it keeps going, and it's like like it'll keep going with the number of years, right? So like every year it goes up by one. Oh, Senna, you gotta stop, honey, you can't, honey. Oh Jesus,
Oh
uh,
no.
she made
Oh
it through.
no.
She made it through. I don't think she knocked anything over. Let me double check.
Oh,
But
Travis.
Little Miss Conehead has found it in here, which may be
Error.
our indicator that we may need to wrap this up.
That's fair,
Um,
man. I'm good with that. It's been great, buddy.
um, so big week ahead. I'm going to the Avs game on
Game
Wednesday.
5.
I'm going to game 5. I think that I'm going to also be going to batting practice on Friday, which
Nice.
should be great. Then we'll be back here for our regular scheduled program next Sunday because we
Yep.
finally
We
figured
figured
this
it
out.
out.
Hopefully the last technical hurdle that we have we can cross off so that you don't have to watch us
We've done
watching
it.
us, right? I'll watch us watching us. But Ordog, we haven't done this in a minute, so here we go. Ordog, what are your final thoughts for the people, my friend?
Let's see. The only thing I'm thinking about is really in honor of Mother's Day. You know, the one thing that we haven't talked about was getting to spend time with people that we care about this weekend and getting to have a really great conversation with my mom who was doing super great. She was in Mexico, so she was
Oh,
having a lovely
yeah,
time at an
tough.
all-inclusive resort. So yeah, man, just wanted to give a little a little shout out to the people that I care about most and the people I love spending time with, the people who have been there for me, and that's in this case my mom. So um great Mother's Day weekend and got a good week coming up. So yeah, love the people in your life and enjoy the things that you're doing.
We love that. I will just piggyback off that and say shout out to Mama Sprague. Shout out to my mother. Thank you for always encouraging me, and on top of encouraging me, questioning me and
Yeah,
being on my ass to make sure that I succeed. Because without my mother, I would not. I I may be doing this, but I'd be doing this in a lot bigger, a lot different capacity than without my very specific mother. So
yeah.
shout out to my mom. Love you, mom. Thank you for everything. Shout out to all the amazing moms out there, either new moms, old moms to become moms, moms who didn't become moms for a myriad of reasons. We appreciate you.
All of you.
None of us would be here without you. And yeah, I go hug your mom, or if you can't hug your mom, call your mom and tell them that you love them. Love it. Well, Ordog, speaking of love it, love you, buddy.
Love you too, Trev.
Everybody, thank you for
Happy to be
joining
back,
us.
brother.
Happy to be back. We're going to be back on our regular scheduled program for the foreseeable future because at least I am now not traveling every other week, which is going to be so nice. So we appreciate you guys. Go watch some hockey. Go watch some baseball. Fuck basketball. And we will see you guys next weekend.
Peace.
Peace.